Dear children, today we shall be learning about the classifications of industry. Yesterday we tried to learn about the manufacturing industry, the meaning of manufacturing industry, the importance of manufacturing industry, the suitable industrial locations. All these factors we had tried to learn yesterday. Today we shall be learning about the classifications of industry. My dear children, in our daily life we are using different kind of materials, that is such as transistor, TV, mobile, then different kind of electronical appliances, bulb, consumer waste products. All these things are coming from the industry only. So without industry it is very difficult to meet the demands of the society. Today, as soon as the industrial revolutions happens, we are seeing different kind of products, different kind of materials which are available in our society, and all these products which are coming from industry only. So today we shall be learning about the classifications of industry. The classifications of industry has been divided into 5 categories based on their main role or based on their different kind of productions. So dear children, the classifications of industry has been divided into 5 categories. First we shall be talking about the basis of, on the basis of raw materials we are using. There is agro-based industry as well as mineral-based industry. So on the basis of the raw materials we are using, the industry has been divided into 2 categories. The first one is agro-based industry, and in agro-based industry we see cotton, woolen, silk, jute, rubber, sugar, tea, coffee. All these are agricultural related products. So dear children, all these are agricultural related products because it is coming from the agricultural sector as a raw material. So all these products like cotton, woolen, silk, jute, rubber, sugar, tea, coffee, all these products are coming from the agricultural sector. That is why it is known as agro-based industry. It is known as the agro-based industry. And the second one is mineral-based industry. So in mineral-based industry, we are using different kind of minerals, and those minerals are used in the industry to make different kind of products in order to be useful in the society. We are using in mineral-based industry, that is such as iron, steel, cement, aluminium. All these are mineral-based industry where we are using all these minerals, and all these minerals which we are utilizing this mineral-based industry. Dear children, we are using iron ore, we are using different kind of copper, silk. All these are the raw material. Iron ore is a raw materials which is found in different parts of India. We are having Jharkhand or Orissa, Jharkhand belt area. There we see the abundance of iron ore, and those iron ore is going to the iron steel industry in order to manufacture for different kind of products here. So in mineral-based industry, we are using iron, steel, cement, aluminium, all these are. Then according to their main role, again the industry has been divided into two categories. And what is that? On the first one is basic industry, and the second one is the first one is key and basic industry. And the key and basic industry, we see in key and basic industry we are making the raw materials. We are making the raw materials, and those raw materials are going to other industry in order to have different kind of materials, or in order to make different kind of materials. The key and basic industries are supplying raw materials to other industry. That is why it is in the category of basic and key industry. And the next one is consumer produced industries. Consumer produced industry, here whatever the demands or whatever the things we are utilizing in the society, those kind of materials are produced in consumer based industry. And in consumer based industry, dear children, we understand that sugar, paper, toothpaste, all these are the products which are greatly demands by the consumer. So all these products which are available in consumer produced industry. Again, on the basis of the capital investment, the industry again it is been divided into two categories. The first one is small scale industry, and the second one is large scale industry. So the first one is small scale industry, and the second one is large scale industry. And in small scale industry, dear children, we see the investment is around 1 crore rupees. Here the investment, the capital investment is only 1 crore rupees. That is why it is coming under the category of small scale industry. And in large scale industry, the investment is more than 1 crore rupees, because we need the infrastructures, we need the different kind of machinery things. That is why in large scale industry the investment is more than 1 crore rupees. That is why it is in the category of large scale industry. The large scale industry is found in India. There are so many large scale industries. Cement, the large cement plant, the Tata Birla company, then the Bhilai steel plant, the steel authority will, the cell, all these are large scale industry, because it is having more than 1 crore rupees of investment here. Again, dear children, the industry has been divided on the basis of ownership. On the basis of ownership, the industry has been divided into several categories. Here we see first the public sector, which is run by the government. The public sector, it has been controlled, it has been run, and it is under the control of the government. And they are such as WIL and SAIL, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, Steel Authority India Limited. So all these are big plant. These are all big plant. These are all large scale industry. It is under the control of government. The ownership is under the control of government here. After that we have the private sector. In private sector also, dear children, we have seen or we know the large scale industry. They are such as Tata, Tisco, Telco, Dabur Industries. All these are the large scale industries which are run by the private individuals. These are all run by the private individuals here. It is run by the private individuals. That is why it is called the private sector. And the next one is joint sector. That means both government as well as the private sector, both are having partnerships, and the profits, whatever the profits are having, or whatever the outcome of the profits is found here, both the government as well as the private sectors, they are jointly running the industry, jointly running the industries here. So whatever the profits is here, both profits are shared by public sector as well as private sector. Now there are so many examples like Oil Corporations of India. In Oil Corporations of India, we have both these private sector as well as the public sector. Here, both sectors is having joint partnerships, and whatever the profit is there, both sectors are equally shared here. So that is why so dear children, on the basis of the bulk and weight, again the industry has been divided into two categories. Heavy industry. In heavy industry, large machines and bulk materials are used to produce. So it is coming under the category of this heavy industry. In heavy industry, we are producing large machines and bulk raw material. After that, the light industry. And in light industry, it is producing the light goods. We are producing the light goods. That is why it is coming under the category of light industry. We are producing light goods such as electrical appliances, toy. All these are the light products which are producing in light industries. After that, my dear children, we shall be learning about the agro-waste industry. Already I have told you that from agricultural sector, different kind of products are coming. They are such as cotton, wool, woolen, silk, sugar, edible oil. All these are agricultural related products. These are all agricultural related products. So that is why it is coming under the category of agro-waste industry. So first we shall be talking about textile industry. So the textile industry is very popular in Indian society. The first the textile industry, it was been established in Mumbai in the year 1854. In the year 1854, we see the first cotton textile industry. It was established in Mumbai in the year 1854, and 80% of mills are in private sector, and all these are in textile industry. The textile industry is producing nearly 4% of GDP every year. It is producing 4%, 14% of employment generation. Sorry, it is producing 14% of employment generations, employment opportunity and employment generations. And here we see more people are engaged in this cotton textile industry, and it is contributing nearly 4% of GDP to the nation. 4% of GDP to the nations. The cotton textile industry is providing 4% of this GDP to the nations here. During the time of Britishers, the cotton textile industry was not able to face the challenges with the foreign companies, with the companies which were coming from England, or it was coming from Manchester. So the Indian society during that time, it was not able to make competitions with those cotton textile industry, because their quality products were highly demand and it was very cheaper. So in those times, or in that time, we see in India, we peoples were not able to make competitions with the mill made cloth which was coming from England. And at presently we are having 1600 cotton industry, 1600 cotton industry in India. 1600 cotton textile industries in India, and all these are there are some industries which are human-made industry. We see the spinning activities. We see the spinning activities. All these are human-made industry where we are seeing the activities of different kind of handicraft activities where different kind of peoples are engaged in the job here. And the cotton textile industry, basically before the 18th century, it was been centralized in the cotton growing belt area, that is such as Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat. All these are cotton growing belt area. That is why in those areas the cotton textile industry was centralized. The cotton textile industry was centralized. So in cotton textile industry, dear children, we see many peoples are engaged here. They are having engaged in different kind of job here, that is such as washing, then it is also dyeing, washing, ironing, spinning, all these activities. Different kind of peoples are doing different kind of job here. So we see the employment generations. The employment generation is more and more here. Then the challenges. The challenges faced by the cotton textile industry. And what are the challenges? The challenges are, that is such as we are having outdated machines, then we are having irregular power supply. At the same time, we are having synthetic fiber industry. That is the shortcomings we are having. So if we are going to meet the demands or the shortcomings, then only we are going to make competitions with these multinational companies. So first we have to meet the challenges, and the challenges are such as outdated machines, the irregular supply of material, and the last one is synthetic fibers. The synthetic fibers supplies. All these are the shortcomings we are seeing today, and we have to overcome all the challenges in this cotton textile industry, and then only the products will be more and more demands in the society.